Mic check, mic check, mic check. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back. Guys, my name is Creg, the Rock, the people streamer, the great one, the most electrified man in streaming and entertainment. Yo, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Yo, Zombie. Welcome back. Yo, Ben. Welcome back, man. Guys, we have a great show for today, man. Today is going to be fun. Today's going to be a lot of fun. So first off, let me introduce you to today's host. Her name is Cass, aka Cassandra. Cassandra, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So, Cass, tell us a little bit about you. We know nothing. Well, I know a little bit, but they know nothing. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, a little bit about me. I am 29 years old. I live in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, and I am a master esthetician.
Wait, what is that?
A master esthetician.
What's that?
So it's so basically the laws are different everywhere, but basically it allows me to do more advanced services. So like I can do lasering, I can do microneedling, I can do a lot of
okay,
like in California you'd have to be like a nurse to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome. Nice.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for?
I actually just graduated in January.
All right.
So
awesome. Congrats.
yeah, thank you.
Yes. So so I'm not sure if you're able to see the chat. So you're gonna see one on the screen, and you're gonna see one in the corner. Ben says hi. Chantal, welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Are you able to see it? Where it says live chat, and then you see on the screen.
So responding with the green.
Yes.
Okay.
Their names are gonna change up shortly.
Oh, sup, Cass. Okay, I see it.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go straight into it. All right, guys. This is the first half of the stream. We're gonna debate a few topics. So, Cass, how long would you say you've been actively dating?
Oh my gosh. I probably started dating when I was 16.
Okay.
Right?
And how old are you right now, if you don't mind to ask?
I'm 29.
Okay.
So I kind of did the math one time of like how long I've been single versus in a relationship.
Ooh.
And because I've never had a year-long relationship. So it's been about 10 years of being single. So since I started dating. So
right. Well, you have a lot of experience right there. All right.
Oh, a ton of experience, yes.
I love it. So I'm gonna go straight into it then, right?
Yeah, let's get into it.
What would you say give me your top 2 best dating tip? Everything that you've learned, accumulated so far. I know it's a lot, but top 2.
All right. So top 2. Dating tip. Do you want to get into like dating app tips or like
give me everything. We're here.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think it's important to talk about the dating apps just because they are so prevalent now. And I think a lot of people are getting really nervous about first dates, because it's kind of turned into like a job interview.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think it's like understandable, but it's just like, okay, so I feel like my biggest tip, first of all, the dating apps is meet as soon as possible.
Ooh.
And, so you don't want to worry, like, and I think a lot of guys are like, oh, I don't want to spend all this money, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, literally meet for coffee, meet for a drink, whatever. Yes. Say you only have like 30 minutes and be nice about it, obviously. But like, yeah, I have this 30-minute break, or, I have this amount of time to meet with you. I'd really love to meet with you, whatever. And then you can meet and you can at least have that face-to-face interaction, because the alternative is, telling them your favorite color and your life story.
Small talk.
For how many weeks, for how many days is that going to go on?
Too much.
And I think even with a phone call, like you can't really tell. I had that situation where I was talking to a guy for a few weeks and we had great phone call conversations. And then 5 minutes into meeting him, I'm like, what? Like,
just disappointed.
It wasn't that he looked different or whatever. It was just like the vibe was off. So I feel like as soon as you can, to not waste your time, to not waste their time. I mean, we're all busy. Like, I don't want to be like texting people like.
Agreed.
And I agree that sometimes it can come off like blunt, like, hey, I would really love to meet you.
No,
And
I love it. I absolutely love everything that you're telling me right now. Do you mind, let me add on to what you're saying right now, okay?
Yeah.
That is Choice. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me add on. Let's compare notes, okay? Because in my head, I swear to God, I have this down literally to science, right? I know for myself, especially when it comes to dating app, I'm gonna ask you out for the next 48 hours, either for the next day or the next 48 hours. I'm not doing the next week. I'm not trying to go for a full week. I'm not going to do that small talk whatsoever.
Right.
If you say, hey, I'm sorry I'm not able to meet with the next 2 days, maybe 3 sometimes, but I prefer 2. And cool. You give me a date, you're like, okay, I'm free next Sunday.
Let me know.
But I'm not going to keep texting you throughout the whole week.
Well, let me know. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Like, if somebody's like, hey, I'm out of town, and they try to do the small talk, be like, let me know when you're back in town. I'd love to meet.
Yes.
But you don't want to be like talking until they're back in town. Like,
no, that's too much.
I mean? Like, no. So I think as soon as you meet, and then of course, like, I think you just get a hint of like, even if you're only meeting them for 30 minutes, like, you can tell if you like them within the first 10 minutes of like, hey, do I actually want to go on a nicer date? Do I actually want to spend more time with you?
Do I want to commit to the full night?
Exactly. Like, so, but it's almost like committing to more when you're texting them all the time. Mm-hmm. When you're messaging them on the dating apps, it's taking up more of your energy. I don't think people realize how much energy they're putting into it.
All right. Can I ask you a secret question? Do you copy and paste?
You what?
Do you copy and paste?
Oh, like initial lines?
Yes. When it comes, because here's the truth. Fact of the matter is that people ask the same questions on dating apps. For sure, right? What are you looking for? What do you love? After a while, it gets annoying answering the same questions over and over. So, do you copy and paste your answers pertaining to dating apps?
I probably have. I'm not going to say that I haven't. I think, okay.
I have, so I'm just
saying. Yes, I
have. I totally have.
I have for a period of, I feel like I have for certain things. Okay, I will make a quick comment about Bumble because I know it's supposed to be like empowering for women.
I can't wait for this.
I don't like having to say the first thing. I'm not saying that like it needs to always be men, but it's always, I think when it's always women, it's definitely like, I don't know what to say unless you have something that's like actually cool to respond to on your profile, like, oh, that's funny, like me make a funny joke. It's kind of hard to come up with a general, like, besides, I know a lot of guys are like, hey, it's for horses, like they say that.
It's cheesy, but it's funny.
And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to say? Hi with a bunch of eyes? Like, what would you
Cassandra,
like?
Welcome to our world.
But what would you
welcome to our world.
But what would you rather what would you, as a man, what would you like as a woman messaging you on a dating app? Like,
honest to God, start off with hey. I'm totally fine with hey. Let me tell you why. Because it's uncommon for me, right? It's more common for you to get hit on, but it's more common for the guy to approach you because we're usually aggressors, right? So it's more common for us to like, hey, how you doing? And we'll give you like a cheesy line. But if a girl is sitting on me, I'm completely happy if she just says hey, because you know why? She made the first move.
Can I make a comment that you made me think about when you said men are the aggressors? I kind of would like to challenge you on that because I feel like maybe they're the aggressors like these days, online and in DMs. But I mean, I was actually just, talking to my boyfriend about this. I'm like, I would go to bars literally alone, like sometimes because I mean, in Salt Lake City, you literally know everybody. So it's really not that weird to go to a bar alone. But like, I would go on the hopes of like, maybe someone will hit on me. Maybe like for the most part, no one will come up to me and like they are chicken shits. Like,
okay, I got you right now. Here's my honest answer.
It's just like
Cass, you're fucking beautiful. Okay. To a lot of men, that's intimidating. Right?
You know what that means to me, though?
It's a double-edged sword. I know. I'm sure that's frustrating.
Energy. That's what I hear.
Yes, I'm sure it's frustrating. It's like a double-edged sword. But fact is this. Listen, for someone like me, I don't give a shit. My confidence, my self-love, self-worth is all the way up there. I would take a shot. But I'm just saying, All the people
Yeah.
that are not me, especially introverts. An introvert sees you across the bar, whoo! They ain't going over to you at all.
Okay, but if you're going to be like that, if the introvert's going to be like that, then don't hate on dating apps, because that's the only alternative you have. If you're not going to go up to somebody
for that, for introverts.
If you're not going to go up to somebody in person, then don't hate on the online dating app. So it just feel like,
I agree.
Yeah, you know, so it's just like, I would definitely rather get hit on in person, but people don't do it anymore, you know, like,
I agree.
Yeah, I've rarely gotten hit on by someone.
By the way, chat, Angry Bosch, welcome again. Welcome to the channel. Guys, later, towards the end of the stream, guys, I'm going to give one of you guys a chance to come into the Zoom and go on a virtual date with us, okay? If you're a girl or a guy and you want to go on a date with me, I'm here. If you want to go on a date with Cassandra, we're here. We're going to do this towards the end of the stream, okay? So stay till the end. Whoever wants to do a virtual date, one of us, we're here, okay? We're going to practice. We're going to do a little bit of role play, okay? It's going to get freaky, all right?
21 questions.
But, okay, wait, so let's go back into that. I like the whole thing. Like, I've always said it, and I've gone on record, I'm not a big fan of Bumble, only because I'm an aggressor, right? And here's how it is on the guy perspective. When I match with you, I have 24 hours, right? If you're not paying attention to Bumble, and you somehow
I don't like that, yeah.
There you go. If you don't say hi to me in the next 24 hours, I have to pay in order to extend that 24 hour. Just paying for the opportunity that you see it, and then we can maybe talk, right?
Yeah.
For me, I don't like that. I like Hinge the best because I can actually just send a message right off the bat. If I see you, if I think you have a cool vibe, great. I'm gonna shoot my shot immediately. That doesn't work well for me, right? So I love the fact that you're mentioning that. Hey, it's like my favorite thing is that when you said, "Hey, just saying hi," you don't know what to say to guys.
Yeah.
Right? And why do you think that is? Is it because society or nature says that men are usually the one to hit on women and women are not the aggressors?
So you're saying, why am I uncomfortable with it?
Yes. Why do you feel like you're more uncomfortable with
I guess
that?
There's two things. Sometimes I do feel the societal gender role kind of thing where it's like I want to be pursued, but there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't know how to come up with something like cool and witty but not trying too hard. Like, it's almost just like coming up with a caption for your Venmo transactions. You're like, why am I trying to come up with something really like funny and cool and like you know, like this is too much work. I'm thinking way too much about it. That's what we think
every time we're trying to send a message to one of you guys. Every time we're like, oh my god, I can't say hey. Hey's too basic now. I gotta say something witty. I gotta say something eye-popping. Like, that's what we do every time.
No, I feel bad for you guys because that does suck, you know. And I feel for you. I honestly would rather hit on. I think it's easier for me to hit on someone in person rather than like trying to come up with something. Because also you don't know them. So it's almost just like, if you do come up with something witty and cool, the other person is maybe like, oh, how many people have you sent that to? It's like, I don't know.
You can't win. You can't
like,
win.
Sorry you're not special. I don't even know you. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's weird.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. As I said, I'm a copy paster. So like, I'll have two copy pastes. I
think that's fine in the beginning. Yeah. That's fine in the beginning. But after a certain point, it's like, I don't know what that point is, but then maybe you should not do that like all the time.
No. It's different with everybody, but if it's the same things, if it's the same questions, then yes. Like for example, here's what I will copy paste. I will copy paste my introductions, right? I have maybe a few I will go through, and then especially if I'm like mass texting people, I'm just gonna copy paste like, hey beautiful, hey this and that, blah blah blah, right? Yeah. But what I also do is this. Yo, Lois, welcome back. Qualifying questions, right?
Qualifying questions.
And what I mean by qualifying questions is that, you know, questions that you ask to filter through people, right? Yeah. Let me go to chat real quick. Let me see. I feel like Chantal says she has a question. Okay. So the question, you're the ones who don't say anything are boring as hell. Okay, so she's talking about the dating app side. The guys who don't say anything, that just like your photos, they're boring. And so they're more attracted to the people that do say something. Okay, so it looks like it was more of a statement than a question. Lois, I'm doing fantastic, man. Lois, this is Cass. Feel free to follow on all her social medias. That goes for everyone in the chat. Show her a lot of love. That's her Instagram and her TikTok chat. Okay, so going back to what we were saying, what would you say is your favorite dating app?
Okay, so I would probably say this is a hard question. So I do occasionally look for women. So I feel like the women I see more that I like on Tinder. For guys, I feel like Hinge.
Okay. What is it like for you
So
to hit on a woman? Like, what lines do you
it,
use?
it's very uncomfortable, and
Okay.
I feel like for the like when I started dating women, it's like um it made me realize what a guy it feels like to be a guy like hitting on someone because I just feel weirder about it. So I haven't really fully like
What
kind of gotten
specifically makes you feel uncomfortable?
it makes me feel uncomfortable a little bit because I'm more worried about like them feeling weird or uncomfortable. With guys, I don't really care.
Okay.
Like I feel like I don't know, but it's also just like a little newer to me. So, but the Hinge thing, I will say I don't like how they've like raised their prices a little bit. I feel like it's pretty expensive
For the
right now.
unlimited swipes?
Yeah, it's like what, like $30 a month or something? Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say what?
is it not?
I don't,
feel
I
like
don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on it,
last time
but
I checked, like it's a, same with
jeez.
Bumble. Like if you want unlimited or whatever, like they've raised it. Like most apps are at least $20 to $40 to do like normal things that used to
I
be for
mean,
free.
dates are more expensive than $30 a month, so I mean, it's an investment into your love life. I get that.
It's it's a lot, yeah.
All right, let me ask you
So
this: on female perspective, right, from a girl dating a girl, who pays
yeah,
on the first date?
that is something that's really hard. I feel like to figure that out. I think in the past I've done like 50-50.
Okay.
So yeah, so I feel like I've done 50-50 with the girls. But definitely harder to figure out. That's something so my brother's gay. And I have talked to him about this, and it does seem like they kind of switch. They kind of go back and forth, kind of almost like what friends do, I feel like, where
Mm,
they go back and forth and like maybe one person pays for something one day and
I
the
am
next
loving
person.
that so much right now. Okay, okay. I feel like a mathematician right now. Let's just
Oh, okay.
hear us out, right? When it's girl and girl, as you said in the past, it's been more 50-50. When it's guy and guy, it's been more 50-50, kind of like the friends. Now, when it comes to guy and girl, do you think gender roles play a huge part in who pays for the bill?
Oh, for sure. You're saying for the first date?
Yes. So
Oh,
now,
yeah.
think about your hitch dates. When you go on the dates with a guy, who pays?
Yeah. Oh, the guy for sure.
So,
Yeah.
do you see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
is it just because
It's a
society
gender
says
role.
yes? Like gender roles
Yeah, it is a
dictate.
society thing. It is a society thing, but it's also just I think it's kind of almost like a evolutionary thing. I think as human beings, like as a like an animal, like I think the men are usually men usually I mean the males usually pursue the women for the most part. What it's like the sperm chases the egg or whatever. Like it's just like
Yeah.
it's evolutionary, right? So
Agreed.
it's like
Agreed.
um also there's lots of men that like that. Like a lot of men like to the chase, right? So we could talk about that because I think that's super interesting. I mean,
Well,
some people take it as like I don't know, like more of a game. I don't know, but I think men do like to do that, even if they might seem like they don't like paying for things. Like so,
all right. So you said that men like to chase. I agree in the sense that it gives us,
pursue.
yeah, pursuit. Okay. I'll give it this. One, we love the validation. We love to feel wanted, right?
Right.
We don't like when it's too easy, right? Which is so
Right.
weird. If
Yeah.
it's too easy, like if a girl just walks up to me and just like, hey, you want to come home with me right now? I'm like, red flags. Everything just starts like going out, right? And you're
You want to
correct.
what?
Now, if a girl just walks up to me out of the blue and just say, hey, I think you're cute. Let's go home together. Automatically, way too easy. Red flags. Everything's just gonna start like going off in my head. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's too easy. Yeah.
what's wrong with you? This seems like a trap. Am I on camera right now? Like I start thinking all this stuff.
Is this a trap? Yeah.
Yes, 100%. And Kathy is correct. Men like to hunt.
Yeah.
Back in the day, what is it? Men were hunters and women were gatherers, right? Like you guys, your gender roles were like, stay home, make home more suitable for us, raise the kids, and then men would go out and go hunt and gather, right? So, yeah, it's definitely different, man. Lois, thank you so much. Sharenda, welcome back. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Lois, this is for you. Yes, that Antoine did say that. Okay, so Zombie says honestly never chase anyone.
Never chase anyone. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that again, I think it's the gender role thing because I think women are told don't chase. Like, and I think the word can be misinterpreted. So I feel like it's more so just like, in the beginning, women do like to feel pursued and men like to, it is kind of like a little game, I guess. They like to feel, but I get it's to a point, like it definitely gets to a point when you're like, okay, this isn't like.
Okay, so tell me something.
Yeah.
When it comes to girl and girl then, who's pursuing who?
I'm very new. I want to just state I'm very new to that whole, like, to dating girls. And I feel like it's something that, I don't do, like, super often, but when I do, it is, like, kind of, there's more questions, And so I feel like it's kind of 50-50, honestly. Like, that's kind of, in my past, it's been that way. There might be some where they're more masculine and more feminine, like, but the girls that I've dated have been kind of like feminine energy and they haven't been as like aggressive. So
okay.
I kind of would rather, like, I think most girls that I've talked to that like girls, they would rather be pursued, like, because it does feel a little uncomfortable to hit on a girl. It's just like, you don't want to feel predatory. I think that's the big, because it's the thing, if I feel predatory around a man, I don't really care, like, but then I feel like uncomfortable if I feel like I said too much around a woman, you know what I mean? Like, it's this weird.
Yes,
so I haven't.
This is how we feel, though. But
I
don't
feel
want
like
to come off predatory because,
yeah.
Again, listen to what you said. You're at the bar, you're dressed up, you're dolled up, and no one comes over and talks to you. Possibly in that person's mind, I don't want to feel predatory. She's by herself, she's having a drink. Oh my God, what am I going to say to her? Am I going to creep her out? Also, we just went through COVID. So if I go between your 6 feet barrier, come on, now I'm passing your boundaries. Now I'm like a creep, So it's like, yes.
Utah doesn't give a shit about that. Surprisingly, but yeah, Utah doesn't care.
Demon Assassin says that people are scary. So yeah.
People are scary. But okay, I do want to just like, reiterate on the first date thing to make it like in your mind, this is a game. Like this is literally like, let's see how fun we can make this. Especially if you like don't really like, if you don't really like them and you like get nervous around them, like, or you just feel like, I don't know, like try to make it more fun. Like try to like not think so much about it in the beginning. You know what I mean? Like have like a list of like funny, like philosophical, random questions that maybe like you think about sometimes and you would love to know what somebody else thinks about it. I don't know what that would be for you, but like just like more like
I'll show you later. I have quite a few questions that I usually ask. So I got you for sure. What do you think about what Zombie has to say?
Oh, past experience. Never chases a girl you like. You would end up in the friend zone and they will come crying to you and say there's no good guys. Okay.
And also, before we go into it, one of my videos that popped up, we kind of like blew up. We were talking about the friend zone, and my God, the amount of hate that I saw in some of the comments because
from women?
No, from men, right?
So men are hating women on putting them in the friend zone.
I'll show you the video later, but basically, the girl said, Bobby, she said that I'm not used to being in the friend zone, right?
Okay, yeah.
Guys are more likely used to being in the friend zone, right? It goes into about the response. You can tell the hurt. Like a lot of people, the friend zone hurts a lot of people. I call it the rejection zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you sit in that zone, my lord. But
I have a lot of things on that,
talk
but
to me.
do you want me to answer this first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about what Zombie said first, and then we'll move
There's
on.
obviously like I could talk forever about this. So I guess he did talk about the friend zone a little bit, but
Welcome back,
I will
Austin.
for the second part I want to talk about first. So
Okay.
the no good guy thing. I was thinking about this. I feel like we've all been through shit, right? Men have been through shit, women have been through shit. Usually by the age of 25, we've all like had someone hurt us, right? So when women say there's no good guys, whatever, that's a clear indication that they've been hurt, right? And when men say, "Oh, women just like to take your money," and women, like, okay, you've been hurt. Like we've all been hurt because I've had on my video when I was talking about no one wants to guys don't want to get in a relationship anymore. They're like, well, they'll do all these things to you. It's like, okay, you clearly have been hurt. So we've all been hurt, and you have to first know that that has nothing to do with you. And maybe if you really like them, to go into that deeper about like, hey, like I just feel like the sooner we are understanding of each other and that we've been through stuff, like maybe we can work through that. But like just know that when they say that, it has actually like nothing to do with you, and it's like really just been through what they've been through. And it's good that they process that too, because I don't think it's good for people to just think all men are bad or all women are bad. I think that's really dumb. But okay, the friend zone thing. I'm trying to answer this as like short as possible. So the friend zone thing, I think so there's actually a trending sound on Instagram about it's a female perspective of how guys hate to be put in the friend zone, but like, or they don't like to, like, men don't know how to be friends. And I feel like a lot of women feel like, they'll say they're friends with you, but they're just waiting for a chance to like hook up with you. And that's kind of hurting for that's kind of hurtful for women, right? Because we're like, because all my friends from high school I can't be friends with anymore.
Why not?
That sucks. That sucks. And I never gave them the wrong impression. I never like, that's another thing. If they're leading you on, that's messed up. Like if they're leading you on and putting you in the friend zone, that's not okay. But I feel like everyone's going to get rejected. Everyone's going to get like, like someone that doesn't like them back. That's just how it is. But I feel like if you're truly hurt by that, you probably can't be friends with them. That will hurt more if you continue to be friends with them. And eventually you're going to find someone that sees you more than that. And that's going to feel amazing. And maybe those same people that rejected you will realize that once they deal with their shit, but yeah, sometimes it just takes a second. And I think just having confidence will also make women, want you more too. It's not so much how you look. I think we've established that with like, Pete Davidson, whatever, like everyone is like, why him? I was like, it's because he doesn't give a shit. He like
there you go, Louis. There you go.
He makes fun of himself. That's hot. I'm sorry. I've dated guys that are like really attractive and like models and whatever. It wasn't attractive after a certain amount of time because they take themselves way too seriously. Women don't like that. So it's not about the way you look. It's not about all that. It's about the way you carry yourself. So my advice would just be, try to do exercises or things that would help you in your confidence, and just talk yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm actually really cool. I'm actually badass. And, like you just talk to yourself and like build yourself up.
Do me a quick favor right now, okay? Demon Assassin, read what he says, the first three things that he said, and just 1 minute, just talk to him. Because I've talked to him before, but, perspective is everything. So the demonic, okay, I'm a good guy. That one? Start with the antisocial. One above.
Oh, I'm antisocial guy has nothing.
No, Louis, I didn't see the relationship comment, but I'll go back to it later.
Okay, well, I have questions on you do nothing with your life. Well, I have a hard time believing you do nothing with your life. So everyone has things that they like to do, right? Everyone has interests. So you don't have to like go to the bars to find someone.
No, you do not.
You don't have to like do the typical things. Like there's things called meetup where you can find like there like certain groups that like you that make you happy. So like I would love to know like what makes him happy and like what he does, because you can find
you. You're a pro. You're a pro. Look at her. Yes, these are the right questions to ask.
it's like you're gonna like find your vibe, find your tribe, you know? So you're gonna find the people that you're supposed to be with if you go with, think about yourself, right? Don't think about, I'm never gonna find anyone, no one, like, well, think about yourself first. Think about, what do I like to do? Let's do things that like, you know, I can get myself out there more, but by doing what makes me happy, you know? Like, so I would love to know a little bit more about what he does, but for now,
Yuri,
we'll just
welcome back.
stay
Yuri, welcome back. I love that. That was very, very well said. I can tell you've done a lot of personal development, and
Yeah.
that's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, first podcast, but a lot of personal development.
Which is good. Which is good.
A lot of work.
You got to work on yourself first, and also, you know, one of the best things I learned and I like about dating is that I've always said this: before you start dating anybody else, you need to date yourself, right?
Oh yeah.
What do I like? What makes
Literally
me
go on
happy,
dates.
right?
Actually, literally go on dates.
Yeah.
So I would tell him the first step. He says, "Have games and drinking." Okay. I mean,
What's
so
up, Diego?
I'm guessing video games or something, right? I mean, there's lots of different kinds of games.
Yeah.
But, well.
Also, do you have this? Do you mind muting the stream in the background? There's a little bit of an echo.
The what?
The YouTube. Do you mind turning it down or just mute it?
It's on mute.
It's on mute. Oh, I don't know. I'm hearing a little bit of echo. It's all good. That's
Okay.
probably me when I speak too loud.
Sure.
You're good,
Okay.
though. You're good.
Okay, so I would say first step, and maybe he has to do a little bit of soul searching on. There has to be there's something in there.
Lois,
Video games.
first of all, Lois, we're gonna practice. Towards the end of the stream, we're gonna practice. So
Okay.
get your candy ass on here, all right?
Okay.
We're gonna apply it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna sit here and keep giving you advice over and over, and you're not gonna apply it, right? You want to learn. Sorry.
Yeah. No, are you talking to him, right?
Yeah, I'm talking to
Okay.
Demon Assassin. Like, if you want to get better at it, you gotta apply.
Well, I think what you were saying about the dating yourself thing, I definitely would recommend that as a first step instead, like, because it might be, you might get all the nerves out before you go on an actual date. So I would like, I've literally done this, like, I actually have gone on dates with myself, whether that's, I would recommend for him to getting out of his house, but, you know, like, even just like making a steak dinner for yourself with some candles and like, you know, putting on like your favorite movie or something and just like enjoying yourself. Put your phone away. That's a big thing. Put your phone away so you can really be with yourself and like feel yourself. And then, but
guys, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. Give her a second. She's gonna come right back. All right. Let me switch over to this in the meantime. Hold on. Putting my webcam on. There we go. Give her a second, guys. I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but once she fixes that, we'll be able to jump back in. Yo, Yuri, what up, baby? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. How you doing today, man? So yes, Zombie says I'm working on myself. I'm legit hate the way I dress. I feel more comfortable in skater boy clothes. Listen, Zombie, you can rock out skater boy clothes really, really well. I've seen a lot of people who wear those type of stuff, and they look fire as hell. Listen. It does matter what you wear, but you gotta be very comfortable in it. Hold on, I'm just responding. Okay, all right, awesome. I just responded. So yes, what I'm saying is that that's completely fine if you feel that way, man. Look, I don't dress the best. I promise to God, I have my regular uniform, and ask my girlfriend, she will tell you I like to wear a black tee, maybe sweatpants, or maybe a blue jeans, and then I wear the same shoes over and over, and that's my uniform. Whenever I'm going out, that's what I wear. But that's only one part of me. My confidence is what gets me there. All right, so confidence is key, man. Okay. Okay, So you're officially single as a few days ago. All right. What happened? Talk to me. I know that you and the person were talking a little bit back to back. Give me some details. I'm here for you, my brother. This is why I do these streams, to help, to educate, to inspire, all that stuff. You wear dark color clothing? I like dark color. I like black, navy blue. That's just me. I think it looks better on me, but that's just me. You know? Austin, welcome back, Austin. It's so good to see you guys again, man. So, what do you guys think about Cassandra so far? Are you guys loving what she has to say? Hopefully, all of this has been very helpful. You wear anime baggy clothes, dude. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you see me?
Yes. Give me 1 second. Let me turn off my camera and then turn it back on.
So sorry. I guess my computer died.
No, you're good. Hold on. There we go. All right. You have a charger in?
Yes.
All right. Now we're good to go.
It wasn't even low. That's why I'm so confused. Okay.
You're good. I kept them entertained the whole time.
Okay, good.
So here's what I'm hearing. I'm reading chat right now, and I'm seeing a lot of confidence things, confidence issue, right?
Yeah.
Zombie says that I'm working on myself, and I legit hate the way I dress. I feel more comfortable in skaterboard clothes. Now, I was saying,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of people who do wear those type of clothes, and they look so good in it, like they own it, right?
Yeah.
Um,
What kinds of clothes are you talking about?
well, I think it's the darker color clothes because Demon Assassin is saying the same thing. I like to wear dark coloring clothing, right? So I know myself. I like black tees. I like navy blues. I like a little bit of dark coloring clothes as well. So, but I think it's the way how you're rocking. Also, confidence has everything to do with it too.
I think it doesn't matter, honestly, what you wear as long as it's what makes you happy. I mean, like, don't feel like you have to, like, be in a certain, genre or, like, certain kind of person. Like, because people can see through that. Like, people can see if you're trying to be someone that you're not. So I feel like it's really attractive when somebody's like, I know what I'm comfortable in this. Like, I think it's really attractive. Like, my boyfriend got a jacket in this like pink color, and the lady said, you're the only guy that's bought this color. Like, can I take a picture? Like, and it looked really good on him, and he's like, I don't care. Like, I'm comfortable in my sexual, like, and he didn't do it for anyone, but he just like liked the way it looked on it, and he doesn't care. And I think that's so attractive when people just don't care. So
there you go. Take notes, chat.
Yeah.
Notes. Okay, Louis, from what I'm reading, that sounds like a communication issue, and you just gotta communicate things a little bit better. You said you shared a joke. He took it the wrong way. That's fine. Just try to communicate not on stream. Maybe in person or on the phone.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You see the essay that he just wrote? He said that he broke up. His relationship got ended a few days ago. So I asked him what happened. And that essay is the response.
Okay. I guess I'm a little delayed over here, but he's saying people someone broke up with him because of his clothes.
No, I said he took a joke I said the wrong way, and you apologize to him. Louis, we'll talk about this later, Louis, for sure. We'll talk about this more on Discord or something. We'll go more details into it. All right. Okay. We still have a lot of topics to go through, and we're gonna go through it real quick, okay? What's your top 2 red flags? Oh,
I said tattoo. I was like,
no, red flags.
Top 2. Off the top I can think of is someone's just a little, like I said, like a little too into themselves. I feel like there's a difference between having confidence and just like always talking about yourself. So I feel like that's something like you got to be aware that. Also, yeah, women love to be asked about. Like, same with like I know guys like it, girls like just be more aware of like people, and like when you're talking to somebody, like look them in the eyes, like so. But like, like act
Yes.
interested. Act interested.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
not just that. Yeah. Okay. So
No, you're
that's
absolutely correct. Listen, the way how I got most of my dates that they were so successful is because I learned this one thing. The number one topic
what.
people love to talk about is themselves. So
Yeah.
if you just get her to talk about herself
Yeah.
and shut up, just shut. I realized the more I shut the fuck up and just like, really? And then I ask, how does that make you feel? The little follow-up
Yeah.
questions,
Yeah.
they will go off. And
Yeah.
it works. It
Yeah.
works
It
so
really
well.
does. Yeah.
So, shut
Okay.
up. Just
So
ask.
yes. So act like you care about someone, like, and
So arrogance.
well,
That's what you're saying. Arrogance is a red
arrogance is
flag.
my top is actually my top one. I'm trying to think of like I can think of a lot of. Are you saying red flags?
Red flags. Yes.
Okay. Oh, there's so many. Okay. This is one that I think women talk a lot about love bombing. So it's kind of like where you are a little too much too soon. So that's something that can be a red flag. And it's definitely hard. Like if you like somebody, I get it. Like it's hard to like kind of hold back a little bit, but you want to show interest, but not like too much. Because sometimes too much can seem like it can come across like that can be a sign of like not a good person. Someone that's like doing too much, or someone that So I feel like the love bombing thing, like I wouldn't call it it could be a red flag, but also can be a turn off. So if we're talking about turn offs, like that can be a turn off if somebody's like trying too hard.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, like you don't need to text me good morning and good night every day. Like we just met. Like
All right.
chill
Ben.
out a little bit. I want to miss you a little bit.
I like
you
that.
know, like
Well said. Well
so like make them wonder like what you're doing. Like
Well
just for a
said.
little I'm not saying like ghost them for days, but just like so I don't know, I'm kind of going off topic, but
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Let me, Ben. What you just said. Yeah, I could see how that could backfire
yeah.
tremendously.
Yeah, just like hold off. Even if you're like really want to text them, just like hold off a little bit longer. Like just do your own thing. You're dating yourself.
Great. Okay, so what would you say is your biggest toxic trait?
Mine.
Yeah.
I don't have toxic traits. What are you talking about? Okay. Something that someone talked about the good guy thing. I think some like I didn't realize I had kind of like I think when you've been single for so long you kind of you get used to being in your own doing your own thing, and sometimes that can be toxic where it's like you like your thing so much that you don't have room for anyone else in it. And so I feel like I can just say something that's kind of more funny. So the like one of the like things that so I really am very into like lighting, sound, aesthetics. Like it had like for me to get in the mood, like everything has to be right.
The
Like
ambiance.
yeah, like if there's just some weird music playing, I'm like, sorry, it's not doing it for me. Like, and if there's, so I feel like I have to maybe I'm an artist, so I think I have to have things a little bit more like I have to the ambience has to be right, and sometimes that can be annoying. People are just like you're just wanting it like too perfect, like you're wanting it like so I feel like that can be kind of not good. You can kind of cause
All
like
right,
people
that's fair.
get
That's
like
fair.
annoyed with me.
That's okay. I'm a little bit. For me personally, I like to play games for just for a little bit. I want to see if you're interested, right? Like I'll chase, and then I'll stop for a second just to see if it's gonna be reciprocated. If it's not like for example, I do this all the time, where it's just like after the first date, hey, I had a great time with you. I'm literally telling you, I would love to see you again. I would love to partake on a second date. I already have an idea where I want to take you to. Let me know when works for you. And then I won't text her after that. Right? Like, so I'm literally putting it there, like, hey, I'm into you. I'm interested. Great. I had a good time.
Yeah.
You already have my review. And then I'll
My review.
No, well, come on.
So does that work for you?
It works 60% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I realize I have to find I find myself double checking in for a second date, and I'm like, what the fuck? If you're
Yeah.
interested, you're interested. If you're not, you're not. But that's just me. I'm like,
So are you saying this is your toxic trait or something that you do?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't call it toxic. I would just say like it works for some people and it works like everyone's different. But like when I first heard that, like again, it comes back to like women like being pursued. So, but if you're overbearing and you're like, hey, when can I see you again? That's not good.
No, exactly. I don't want to be that way. That's why.
But
I
you can
back
say,
off.
hey, I'd love to see you again. Next week I'm free these 2 days, these 3 days, whatever. Let me know if those times work for you. But if you're just like a blanket, like, let me know, then they're gonna be like, I don't know. But if you give them like a couple days that you're free, I
So I got to
guarantee
be more
that
specific. In
I
time.
give them some space. Like you can say 3 days or something that you're free between these times.
Okay.
And like, have them be big time ranges or whatever, but like, I'm free for dinner Tuesday or lunch Friday, something like that. I guarantee you'll have better results with that because it's a little bit more specific. So
I get you. All right, guys.
yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna get into the really really fun portion of the stream, guys. We're gonna do
Yeah,
truth
let's get
or
fun.
drink. Okay. Yo, Kane, welcome back. All right, guys. It's truth or drink, right?
Okay.
Meaning that me and Cass, we're gonna ask each other the hard hitting questions. Okay.
Okay.
And whatever question you have, throw it in the chat as well. If we feel uncomfortable answering this question, we have to drink. Okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
get your cup, all right?
Yeah.
So it's truth or drink, all right? Now let me get my all right, I got my vodka here. Got my little, I'll use this as a shot glass.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is my
Okay.
special concoction.
Yes. Now, once again, you can feel free. You can ask back the same question, but after you ask back the same question, you have to ask a question of your own.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'll try.
All right, guys. Once again, truth or drink. Here we go. I came prepared, Cass.
I did not come. I thought I was just gonna be answering, so I didn't know.
I came prepared. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Like I've asked. Okay. I'll keep going. Yeah.
I'll start small. Okay. I'll start.
Okay. No,
Why,
whatever.
why shouldn't someone date you?
Why do I have to? I don't want. I guess. I mean, what I was saying earlier. I'm very specific with things. Why shouldn't someone date me? Okay. Well, like, don't date me if you're like this, or like, okay. Wait, I don't know how to answer this question.
Listen.
They shouldn't date me if they can't take a joke, or like.
Would you say
I don't
you're
know.
sarcastic? You throw a little.
I like to roast people, yes. So if you're, yeah, I think it's fun. So
they can't pull a Will Smith on you. They can't. You can't pop a joke and come out of nowhere.
okay, well that's different. Oh wait, okay, yeah, no, but no, I think it's funny to like tease people and stuff. But yeah, I think a lot of people are like sensitive to that, So I feel like
Okay.
Obviously not being rude, but okay.
Okay.
Why don't you ask another question? Because I don't know what to ask you.
All right, I got you. Also, because you don't have a question, drink. If you don't have a question,
Okay.
drink. Right? There we go. What age is a deal breaker for you? Now, one more time,
Okay.
tell Chad how old you are, and then tell him what age is a deal breaker for you.
Okay, this is a good one. I'm 29. So I think that it depends on what we're talking about, because
Dating,
if I'm just
especially with dating apps, you put your radius to a certain point. So
no, right, but it depends on what you're looking for. Because if I'm just looking to have some fun,
okay,
I'll be a little more lenient, right?
yes,
But there are certain ages where I don't take you seriously in terms of like being my husband.
okay,
And so like definitely I want your brain to be developed. So I want you to be at least 25. Don't date younger than 25, but at my age I would like them to be at least my age. Obviously if they're like a year younger, whatever, that's okay, but I still feel like a little weird. I think men need a little bit of time more time to mature.
Okay, so if it's just for fun, something casual, 25. If it's
just for
serious,
fun, I feel like 26 is okay. And then for as far as like older guys, like I have dated older guys and I think it's fun, but I definitely never took them as like, oh, I'm gonna marry this guy, and I'm like, it's not gonna work out.
Okay.
I've dated guys in their late 50s.
All right, I feel you. Wilson, welcome back. Wilson, glad to see you. Thank you so much. Viper, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the team, aka Zombie. No, kid, it's not an empty bottle. It's actually, well, it's almost finished. So, okay, so Kane says, trust me, you don't want to roast girls because they'll start crying. So I guess there's like a double standard in that. Like if I started cracking jokes saying, you know, like, oh wow, you're so insensitive. Why are you negging me? You know, I could see like.
I don't like that. That's not. Don't ever tell someone that they're negging you. That's not okay. I think you have to learn what is funny and what's not. So same with like, you know, like if you're like, I'm trying to
Which
think
is
of
very
something.
subjective, by the way, because it could be funny to you, but not funny to them.
Right, but it's all about dating like the right people that match your humor, right? So it's like there might be some people that like, yeah, you are a little too sensitive for me, whatever. But if you're talking about like if somebody's calling me like annoying or like, you know, complaining.
Don't worry.
Or
Let's
something.
move on. We're still doing truth or drink. Let's move on.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
There's certain things you can say. There's certain things that are like, okay, that's a little rude. But like, yeah.
Do you have a question?
Not right now. Sorry.
Drink.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Oh, this is good. When was the last time you had sex?
I'm a boyfriend, so whenever I want.
That's not what I asked. When was the
last
time?
night.
Okay.
Last
there
night.
You go. Now, do you have a question?
Do I have a question? Should I ask the same to you?
You can ask anything. Anything.
Okay. Okay. So when's the last time you've had sex?
Last week.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome back. Let me see. Ooh. All right. I like this one. Okay. In what areas do you think you can improve?
Oh, somebody's comment's funny. What areas can I improve?
Yes.
I feel like okay. Well, everyone has everything they can improve. I think just like, right now, like in my relationship kind of situation.
No,
so
just with you, not relationship. You personally, like you
okay.
You're self-reflected. You looked at yourself in the mirror and you're like, you know, Cass, I need something. I need this from you. We need to do better here.
I've done a lot of work on my confidence, but there's always room for improvement with that. I feel like I can be a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more, you know, confident and not care so much about, I've done a lot of work on it, but I feel like, you know, I think for a long time I've been trying to suppress myself to make people, you know, happy. Okay. So
I get you.
That's it.
Do you date black guys?
What kind of question is this? That's awful. You're trying to get me canceled?
No, it's not. Chat. Is that a terrible question?
You're trying to get me canceled before I even started.
It's a yes or no. That's fine.
Do I or have I? I mean, I have.
You have in the past. Okay, so the answer is yes or no.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Okay, that's fine. If you don't, you don't. That's okay.
Yeah, I've dated black guys. Yeah, I don't care what color they are.
Okay. Jamie, welcome back, Jamie. Thank you so much for the 20 months resub. Thank you.
Trust me, they don't want a real story. Okay, how old are these people? Like,
what are
crying?
Which one? Which one?
I was like, you don't want to roast girls. They'll start crying. I'm like,
oh
okay,
yeah,
how old are they?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Let's ignore Kane.
How old they're old. I wonder how old they are.
Jamie says he just turned 30 yesterday. So,
I will say, okay, they're 30 years old and they're crying. Well, it depends what you're saying, I guess. But like, someone commented that someone shoots their shot and they say maybe, and that pisses you off. Then be like, okay, well, go have fun. Like, you don't want to waste your time with people like that. So that is annoying.
It's just rejection.
Yeah. So just take that as a no.
Okay. Do you like gingers? Redheads?
Oh my god, that's so funny you asked that, because I have a thing for gingers. And
Go on.
For women too. I usually like redheaded girls. So also the redheads are usually more sexual.
Really? Chat, take notes. Take notes. Search for all of the redheads. Okay.
Fire energy is all I gotta say.
Fire energy.
I've never met a redhead that's not sexual, like not highly sexual. So.
Okay.
There you go.
He's like, time to dye my hair.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No, I think it's super hot.
Do you make girls cry? Is that question directed to Kane, or is it for us?
I'm not sure. Dark humor.
Do you have a question for Truth or Drink?
I'm trying to think of just like a truth or like a yes or a no question.
You lone wolves.
Well, because most of mine are like long-winded. Okay, I'm trying to think of.
You see the chat? Look what Lone Wolf said.
What? I don't think I'm seeing this in real time. So what did?
You should be like delayed, maybe like 1 or 2 seconds.
Sure. But... Who said what?
Lone Wolf says fire energy. This ain't Pokemon.
Yeah, they do have fire energy. I promise you. So no, I don't have a question at this time. So.
No, that's okay. Well, describe to me your most embarrassing moment.
I don't know.
When it comes to dating specifically.
I'm embarrassed all the time. I don't know. I'm kind of a klutz. So I've definitely like spilled things on people. I can't think of anything like specific at this time, but I would just say like, yeah, I've definitely like been a klutz. So
okay.
I don't know. I probably have tripped and fallen a couple times, but can you think of anything embarrassing?
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Look, I've showed up on so many first dates drunk, and it's terrible. And you know what it is? I fucking went to brunch, right? I went to bottomless brunch, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the date afterwards. No,
yeah,
terrible idea, terrible. Or I was on a date before, like I double book. Also, what do you think about double booking? Right? Like I double booked, and I got drunk on the first date, and I showed up to the second date drunk.
Oh my god.
So there's that, but the one that takes the cake.
Yeah.
I went on this really good date with this girl. We were heading back to her place, right? And then I had to take a shit. And we were on the train. When I tell you I was not gonna make it, I was not gonna make it to my place or hers. I was not gonna make it. I said, hey, something came up. While we were in
Something's coming up.
Yeah. I'm sweating bullets at this point.
Oh
and I
my
literally
God.
just like I ditched her. I was like, hey, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go home alone. And I jumped out of whatever train stop I was at, and I looked around for a bathroom. It was too far away. I saw a bunch of bushes, and I went there and just took a dump. Yeah.
See, I still haven't gotten to that comfortability with my boyfriend yet. Like, not even close.
Oh, yeah. Do you fart in front of him?
No.
No.
I'm not even there yet. Like, I'm not even, like, I'll just be like, oh, I forgot something, and I'll, like, go in the other room and, like...
Just let water rip.
I'd be like, and he's like, where are you going all the time? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just lost, you know? Like...
That is hilarious. I know I saw a post somewhere that a girl injured herself physically because she never farted around her boyfriend. I think I saw it on Baller Alert or something like that, but... No,
it's bad. It's not... I've never injured myself, but it doesn't do well. It's not good for you.
No. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, and apparently hot girls have IBS. I don't have it, but I feel like... a lot of hot girls have digestive issues, so...
Oh, I got one right for you. Would you date a guy with kids?
Yeah. I feel like at my age, it kind of has to be something that like you're open to. Like especially.
Is there a cutoff?
What?
Is there a cutoff with how much kids though?
How many kids?
Yeah.
I mean,
if he's like,
it's
hey,
hard.
I got two kids.
I would obviously prefer just like the less, like one or two. But yeah, 3 would be hard. 3 would be hard.
Okay.
Also, the baby mama situation is very important, like how that whole thing is going.
As in, like, are they close?
That's almost worse, actually. If they have issues with like baby mama drama, like I don't want that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm barely saying the Pokemon thing, so I'm very very off
it's all
on
good.
this.
It's all good. One of my posts that kind of like it's like getting a lot of traction is the guy's job, right?
Okay.
Are there certain jobs out there that are less appealing? For example, hear me out. The guy is a good guy. He makes $70,000, $70,000 to $80,000 a year. He has his own place, right? He can take care of himself. Chemistry-wise, the guys are fantastic, right?
Okay.
But he's a janitor.
He makes that much money as a janitor?
Would you date him?
Okay, I think this is a yes but situation.
Elaborate.
So like yes, but they would have to have other things, because I feel like this day and age, a lot of people have a lot of they have side hustles and things, right?
Okay.
So if your main job isn't like your main passion and it's not like that cool, but you have something else, like something on the side that like, whether it's a podcast or like, something fun that they do that brings them joy. I think that's the biggest thing. Like I like seeing guys with passions, but sometimes it is hard to find like a main job like that is really that interesting,
so
that you really like.
This situation, this is his passion. This is his calling, right? Like I think
no,
every single
I
one
couldn't
of
do
us
it.
Why not? Is it because?
Yeah. I think in that situation it'd be really difficult. Like they would have to have something else for sure.
Damn, dog. Cass, let's be honest. It sounds a little shallow, right?
It does.
Because
yeah.
He's great in every other category, but he's just a janitor.
I think it's all about striving more to do more.
That's what I'm saying. That's his gift. His gift is to be the best cleaner in the world. He cleans up
great.
Like no other. That's his calling.
I don't like cleaning, so I don't. Oh wait, that's my toxic trait. I'm dirty, but dirty girls are better at other things. So. Sorry, I'm resisting the urge to say something. It means I know how to mess up your sheets, so. Sorry, I have an alter ego that comes out sometimes. So sorry. Why do you even talk about that?
Yo, Carmelo. What up, Carmelo? Carmelo, welcome. Listen, I'm just gonna let you know, I think a lot of people here love dirty girls, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, if you love dirty girls, give me a hell yeah in the chat, okay? Okay,
so maybe I do need a janitor to clean me up.
Sounds like a perfect match to me.
I do need someone to clean up my
right,
house.
the yin to the yang.
Yeah. So maybe it could work out. I'll look into that.
So let's talk. You know what? It's not just girls. Guys think this way too, right? There are certain occupations, certain jobs out there that's not sexy. That's not attractive, right? Because yes, I understand that people want money, but people also want power and status, right? And I don't know how much status you feel you get with someone being a janitor. So I'll give it this. On a guy perspective, how many guys in the chat right now would want to marry a porn star? Not date, marry.
Oh my god.
Okay?
Okay.
Because in some ways we're like, ooh, not so appealing. Is it shallow? Is she amazing at everything else? Yes. Does she make me happy? Yes. But the job. So
they wouldn't want to marry one, or they would?
Would you guys marry a porn star, guys? Let me ask that in the chat.
A lot of guys wouldn't, because they would be like, oh, so you're hooking up with other dudes, like I'm not cool with that. Like I don't know if people would be okay with that.
But she's
so
like, it's for my work.
I don't think they're really
working.
thinking about what that means. Like,
so there are certain professions out there, right? Okay, so I'll throw another one out. Okay, let's just say a server. Right?
okay.
Server makes about, let's just say this particular server anywhere from 50 to 60,000. But again, the server's comfortable. You have great chemistry with the person. They're fantastic. They have their own place. They're doing good for themselves.
Yeah.
Would you want to marry someone who's a server?
And that's only what they want to do, like the rest of their life.
They're fantastic at serving. That's
depends on what restaurant. Depends if it's a nice place. It does.
Depends on the restaurant. So
it depends. Because that also depends how much money you make, and it depends like how attractive I feel. Like if you're working at a Denny's versus if you're working at like a steakhouse, very different. So I feel like it does depend on a lot of these questions where I'm like, I mean, it depends, but would I rather them have like, you know, a different like ambition and goal to that? Like, yeah, of course. But like, I don't know. It definitely is like hot to a certain point. Like to, I don't know.
Are nurses hot?
What?
A male nurse. Is that hot?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nurses, doctors, all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Wait, no, I won't talk.
No, come on, girl, don't hold back. Don't hold back.
Okay, let me know if this is too much, but I feel like a lot of I thought that I was the only one that had this like fantasy, but I guess a lot of people do. Is because now that we're on topic of like job stuff, the gynecologist. Gynecologist fantasy.
Would you date a gynecologist, a male gynecologist?
Yeah.
You would, knowing that he's looking at pussy all day.
They know what they're doing. They know what like they're looking for. I'd be like, hey, am I good? Like
they know what they're doing in the bedroom, or they know what
they're doing in there. In there. Okay. So.
Okay.
No, let me know
this
something's
is good.
up. Like, you know, like.
This is good.
Most guys are like, what? Oh.
So okay, so basically it's like most guys don't know where the clitoris is, so the gynecologist will definitely know, and
they'll know where it is. Yeah.
Okay. And it can like
they'll know the location. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well said. No, because that's important to know. All right, guys, we're coming down to the third part. Okay, this is
third part.
Yes, this is the final part, right? This right here is where one of you can go on a virtual date with any of us, with me or Cass. Okay, so whether you're a guy or girl and you want to practice dating, this is the part. Okay, if you want to do it, guys, just type in the chat. I will find a way to send you the code for Zoom. Okay, so who wants to go on a virtual date with Creg or Cass? Type in the chat now, okay? And
or both of us.
Or the both of us. Ooh. Let's have our first threesome online, guys.
Yeah, let's do
it. Who's down? Lone Wolf, Carmelo, Lacido, Kane, Viper.
Also, dirty guys are nice. That's funny.
Dirty guys. Yes. Virtual date, guys. All right. Lois, sounds like, remember we talked about this, Lois. This will be absolutely fantastic. All right, so Kane, do you want me to send you the link? Yo, LJ, thank you so much for the 3 lemons. Kane, would you like me to send you the link right now? I know, Viper. In person, I'm sure it's all better, but we're doing this all virtually right now. We're all like halfway across the country. Like Demon Assassin, I believe he's in the UK right now, and he's up. It's like what, 12? What time is it in the UK? 2 a.m. So thank you so much for doing this.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yes. All right. So Kane, I'm gonna send you the link right now. Okay, give me 1 second. We're gonna bring in M. Kane. Hold on.
So Kane is coming in?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Kane. I want you to show us your skills. Show us what you got. Yay! Copy the text. I'm sending it to Kane right now. Okay, there it is. You want to put in the meeting ID and the passcode. Okay, the one at the bottom. Yo, what up, David? My ninja David, welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you, my brother. How you doing today, bro? LJ, thank you so much. Once again, guys, if you want to go on a virtual date right now with either me or Kat, so we can practice, okay? We can share all these tips, but we need to practice. Okay? All right. While we're waiting for Kane to jump in, okay? Let's practice. Let's me and you, one-on-one cast, okay? You're pro. You got 10 years plus experience. You're in Utah. We're also going to talk about Utah dating before we finish off.
Okay.
And I'm in New York City, right? So, Kane is jumping in shortly. Give me 1 second. He'll jump in shortly.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, he's
Hi,
here.
Creg.
That was fast. Can you hear?
I can't see him. Is someone here?
Yeah. Kane, you got to put your camera on.
No, I'm too shy. I don't want to.
What do you mean? Come on.
Oh,
stop
I am
playing
shy,
around. You're not
Craig.
shy.
Yes, I am. I can't do it, Craig. It's my first time. I don't know what I'm
It's
doing.
okay. It's okay.
I don't want to look like a fool online in front of everyone.
Yeah, okay. Good point. Okay, so you're going to go on a virtual date right now with Cass. I'm going to mute myself, and then I'll...
No, I thought the day was with you, Craig.
You want to go on a date with me?
I'll just watch. I can maybe critique you guys.
Ooh, okay.
If that's what you want.
Okay, so start it off.
I was promised the day will be with you, Craig.
Okay, I'm here.
Is that alright?
Yes, it's totally okay.
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 Again, please don't make fun of me.
I won't.
Okay. Again, I'm just practicing. I've never done this before.
That's okay.
Okay.
So, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just on YouTube watching some videos and stuff.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for hanging out in the stream. I appreciate that. I'm very intrigued by you, Kane. Tell me something.
Oh,
What makes you happy?
happy.
Yeah, like
I don't
what's
know.
a smile on your face?
Just beer, pretty much.
Beer?
I like beer. Yeah, I like
Okay.
Stella Light, Miller Light.
I'm hearing a lot of lights.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like Stella.
What else other than beer?
I don't know. Beer really makes me happy, so I'm not sure if there's anything else I like more than beer, to be honest.
Okay.
I have a sad life.
Ooh, what specifically about it is sad?
Nothing makes me happy, so I try to buy stupid things to make me happy, and that doesn't work at all.
Can we stop fucking around? Come, I'm sorry, I know him very well. This is not his personality at all. Kane, we're teaching, man. Come on. Stop fucking around. This is a teaching moment. Please.
Okay, I'm sorry, Craig. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Craig. I am sorry.
I'm gonna mute. Let's practice with Cass, okay? Go.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself.
What do we practice?
Hello.
Okay.
Hey,
scenario is
Cass,
this.
what's up?
You guys are in a bar, right?
Okay.
We at a bar.
Kane is there
Okay.
first. Cassandra's walking in, right? And Cassandra's looking around, sees Kane at the bar, and
Okay.
action.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ken.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hey, hold on. You want to see what's cool? You want to see something cool right now?
Yeah.
Look outside.
Look at what?
Look outside right now. Are you looking? I'm
Yeah.
pointing outside. It's $100,000 Tesla right there. You want to ride?
Is that your car?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
It has autopilot and everything, so you can just let it drive you anywhere you want.
Wow, that's scary. Terrifying.
That is
Yeah. I think I'm
Special-
good though. I think I'm just like thirsty, so I'm gonna get a drink actually.
thirsty.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Okay.
No,
No, bye from
that's
not.
not.
Bye from,
That's
I'm
not the move.
That's not good, bro.
That's
That's not good at all.
That's not the move.
It's not good at all. That was terrible.
That's not the move. Yeah. To like just say that like anything about like arrogance is just gonna like turn me off. So not cute. But
I
okay,
mean,
we
listen,
tried.
it's nice that you have a car. It's nice that you have a Tesla. But I wouldn't flaunt it
The
right
first
off the bat.
thing you say, yeah, that's not.
No, I would not flaunt it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't know if he's
I
being
know you're
serious or
joking
not,
here,
but
but-
like it's hard to really take
Can,
it.
come
Okay,
on,
okay.
Can teach a moment.
What?
One more time. And then,
Teaching
we're
moment.
We're gonna bring somebody else in, okay?
It doesn't
Okay,
sound
but
like
I'm
he's
sorry, Craig. I'm sorry, I'm
seriously.
wasting time. I'm wasting time. I'm just trolling.
Okay.
guys.
You want it one more time?
But just have
or
some.
that's it.
Craig,
I
have
gotta
some-
go in a second too.
Craig,
So.
yeah, you see. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. Have someone
I
else.
can't just stare.
I'm just trolling. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, have
Kate.
someone else.
If you actually need help, then I can help you, but I can't
Yes.
like.
No. Okay. Thank you so much for trying. I appreciate it. Okay. Boom. There we go. All right. I kicked him out. Don't report.
Yeah.
You're good. Sorry about that, Cass.
It's okay.
Okay. So let's try this one more time. Okay.
Yeah.
Cass, we'll do it with the both of us. So you walk in right off the bat. I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna give you a big hug. Right. Ooh. No
No.
hugs.
I don't
Is
do
that-
that
is that
with
your
people I
boundaries?
just met. You really would run up to a stranger and
No,
hug them?
not run up. Like I see you, I'm greeting you. So I'm like,
Okay,
hey.
wait. Is this like our first date, or
Yes.
is this you
First
seeing me at a
date.
bar?
No, first date, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Now, we already
Uh,
talk on the apps.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, hey, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Have a
fine.
seat. Let's get a drink. Okay, so
Yeah.
first off, love your hair. Absolutely beautiful. It's
Thank you. I wanted to try something different, and I was really bored, so
okay.
that's
What color is
I
that
did.
you're working with right now?
Oh, it's just brown, and then I put some pink highlights in it. You know.
Okay.
So
You're killing it.
yeah.
I like that. I like
yeah.
that.
What about you? Do you always have a beard, or is it longer sometimes?
I love
or...
my beard, especially in
Yeah.
winter time. You know, you want to keep it like nice and a little scruffy. So
Yeah, I do like some facial hair on men.
oh, that's
I
what's
do
up.
think
That's
it's
what's up.
super sexy. So,
So, Cass, I'm intrigued by you, right? What makes you happy? What puts a smile on
what
your
makes
face?
me happy? Well, first of all, I like that you didn't ask what are my hobbies, because that's kind of a pet peeve.
Ooh, okay.
Because it's like we don't have time for hobbies. So what makes me happy? I am an artist, so sometimes I paint and I draw.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I mostly like artistic things. I am like starting to get more into content creating and stuff like that, but I like making people laugh. So,
Okay.
and I like Reiki. I just got certified to do Reiki, so healing people energetically. So, what about you? What do you like
Wow,
to do?
That's all amazing. So I'm a little bit similar with the content creating. I've been doing that for about 4 years now.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
also like a server in the daytime and a streamer in the nighttime. And
Oh,
I love it. I have a lot of side hustles, things that I'm working towards.
yeah, I think that's definitely the move, you know, like liking different things.
Yeah.
Being
So wait,
like
tell
a
me a little bit
renaissance.
more about this Reiki. Like, I don't know anything about it. It's all about energy.
Well, okay, so it just basically goes along with the idea of your chakras and how the reason why we feel off balance, either emotionally or physically, a lot of the times is because certain parts of us are in balance. So whether
Yes.
that's your crown, your third eye, your throat. And so, like, for example, I have like a pendulum and I can tell, like, if your throat is off balance, if it's like going a different direction, that means maybe you're not speaking up about something. Maybe you're like not showing your voice. You're not like, you know.
Okay.
And so that could be that, or there could be something physically going on. So when you're all aligned, then you'll feel more
That is super
balance.
cool.
So
I would
it's
love
really
to learn
cool.
more about that later for sure.
Yeah.
So tell me about your love languages. How do you like to receive it?
I mean, obviously all of them are great.
Yeah.
Um,
What would you say
I
is the top
feel-
two?
I feel like top two would be. I kind of like. I used to like words, but sometimes people don't match them up with their actions, so it doesn't really me. I like words, but I also like when people do things for me without like asking.
So like
So I guess that's like services. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also like really into massages. So if somebody starts massaging me without asking me, like, or if they just, yeah, I love that. So.
Okay. I'll take that. By the way,
what about you?
So, you may not know this. A few years back, I used to be a nurse, and one of the biggest things that I used to do was to give massages to increase the circulation in my patients.
See, massages are really good. Yeah, massages are really good for you, and everyone thinks it's just like, oh, just like this bougie thing. It's like if we all got massages, if we all get paid massages like at least once a month, I guarantee you we'd all be healthier. So I feel like it's really important. That's really cool. I mean, that's great that you're good with your hands.
Yeah, for sure. So like, tell me something. What's your like your leisure time like, your fun time like? What do you do for fun?
I mean, that's kind of what I do for fun is like the art stuff and the
Do you have pictures?
I mean, yeah, I can show you sometime of my art, but I haven't really been like consistent, but like I do, yeah, I feel like I do want to do more of that, and I just haven't really like done it a lot recently, but yeah, definitely. But yeah.
All
what
right,
about
so
you?
Let's take a pause right now. How do you feel about everything so far?
No, I think it's good. I think like it's important to go back and forth with what we like about those. Yeah, so I think it was good. I feel like if we all just like ask questions like that, because like I like how you didn't ask about my job as the first thing, because sometimes then you can, I don't know, like it can I'm gonna
tell you right now, most guys don't care. Most guys
don't care, but also like, especially as a man, most men, like if they're in the business world, have really complicated jobs. Mm-hmm. So even if I'm trying to understand what you're saying about like your job, and I'm like really trying to listen, it'll probably take me a couple times to really understand what you do.
Okay.
So like, and if it's a complicated job, so it's mostly like you can just tell me like the field you're in, or like, you know what I mean, I guess, but like definitely more so like what makes you happy and what like your goals are, like is pretty cool. So.
Now let me do a quick teaching moment. Chat. Here's why I asked what makes her happy. When she answers that, she's giving you the answer to everything. She's telling you how to put a smile on her face. She's telling you what to focus on. She says her art. She says she loves to make people laugh. She loves to make people happy. Allow her to elaborate a little bit more on that, because those are things that if automatically I'm thinking about things that makes me happy, I'm gonna start smiling. I'm just gonna start feeling good and better inside, right?
Yeah.
And then the reason why I asked about the love language is because everyone is different. You can't approach her the way how you want to approach her. Let me be more specific. If she tells me she likes acts of services, cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. She tells me she loves physical touch, I'm gonna keep that in mind. She didn't say physical touch. Yeah. She says massages. That is physical touch, but it's only when she's comfortable with you. So you gotta.
So we're not just like, oh, let me touch you, and it's like, yeah.
No.
I think it's really funny that I'm seeing this delayed, but like, the people talk about the hugging thing. I think that could be a funny thing to do a poll about, because there's definitely like, I definitely would rather give someone a hug when I feel a little bit more comfortable with them.
Okay.
Like maybe someone said like maybe a side hug or something. When somebody's like deep in your business and you just barely met them, to me, like, I don't know, it might be a little much.
Okay if it's the first time.
Yes, someone said like maybe at the end of the date you can give them a better hug. But...
Yes, I think that's okay. How much time do you have left?
I can do like, let's do like 5 minutes.
Okay. Final thoughts. Final thoughts on the show. Final thoughts on the podcast. Final thoughts on everything.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think this is great. I think I really like how we can just like go back and forth on like just men and women. I like how it's not just like all against women or all against men, and how like we're trying to work together here.
Yes.
And I think it's important to like talk about all this stuff. And so yeah, we all have things we need to work on, and just being open to that and open to like,
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
One last question. What's your definition of dating? Like, what is dating to you?
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. Like,
Remember
meaning
how we
like,
were talking about like it's like an interview, you know, like sometimes you walk into you don't want it to feel like an interview, but it feels like
right.
an interview. So like,
Yeah.
what is like dating to you?
So, well, I guess it depends if you're talking about like what constitute like dating someone versus just talking to someone, or are you just asking like in general?
I guess
like,
I guess I mean in general because I've had people said that hooking up is not dating, casual sex is not dating. It's only when you're looking for a relationship that's when you're dating. You know, so
yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't really know how to answer that question. I just feel like dating is when you go on dates with people.
that's okay.
I don't know how to explain it,
Nah,
but
you're
yeah.
good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Chat. Do we have any last questions, guys? Any last questions for Cass? Also, guys, don't forget, go drop her a follow on her social medias. Okay, her TikTok is Cassandra Metos. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah.
Metos or Metos?
Cassandra Meadows, yeah.
Meadows,
so
yes. Cassandra Meadows, and also go drop her a follow on her Instagram. It's Cass Meadows, okay?
I think it says Cass Meto on here.
It says Cass Meto, not Metos. My apology. I think I put that.
I don't even see the TikTok thing, but it's there somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gonna like revolve. It's gonna pop
okay.
up slowly. All right.
Well,
let me go to chat. If you have any more questions, one last questions, ask right away. Let me go back to this. Marco, welcome back. Good to see you. Marcus says, "I'll be your wingman if you ever need me." I love this. I love this. And one final questions. I'm gonna go back to Lewis. Is it? Oh, okay. Viper says, "I have a question. Is it bad that I fuck on the first date? How do you feel about sex on the first date?"
I think it just depends, obviously, but like when he's saying he does, like it sounds like he does that like consistently. So maybe there's a deeper thing there. Like it should just be like what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, I don't think it's bad or good. I just think that like maybe I would take a step back and like maybe get to know them a little bit more. Just, you know what I mean?
Okay. But also,
yeah.
I'll put it this way. I think it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a hookup,
yeah.
then sure. If you're looking for casual sex, sure. If you're looking for deeper,
right.
bond,
yeah, so it depends on what he's looking for.
Then yes, you can take a step back. It's also based on chemistry too. If the chemistry is
yeah.
there, you guys are feeling it, fuck it, go for it, right?
Yeah.
So, one last question. We got one more from David. What are you looking for in a man?
Me?
Yeah.
What am I looking for?
Yeah.
I definitely, emotional intelligence is like the most attractive thing a man can have. So someone that's like working on themselves, that's in therapy, you know, that like, you know, is like openly admitted he had like maybe has a problem with something and that he's working on it. Like that is so attractive to most females, to be like, oh, so I don't have to like babysit you and I don't have to like worry so much about you, you know, like you're taking care of yourself. And like it's just so attractive, because then once you realize like you're emotional, like yourself, then you can take care of others better. So I feel like emotional intelligence is really big.
Okay. What about physical attributes?
Physical attributes? What do I personally like?
Yeah.
It changes. I mean, it changes because like I definitely like thought I was gonna end up with someone a little darker, but my boyfriend's really white, so okay. Like I think it just like I don't really care, I guess, at this point.
So
like
you don't really have a physical type. You're just like,
no, I've dated all over. Yeah, I dated all the types. So I like, yeah.
Okay.
Things.
Cass, thank you so much. Lazarus is a woman A woman loves a mature and confident guy. That's 100% true. Yeah, we talked about that way before.
So true. Yeah. Emotionally intelligent and confident. You can get anyone you want.
Yes. Cass, thank you so much for coming out to the show. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
I know we ran over a time. We kind of like
It's okay.
we sidetracked quite a few.
I need
bit.
to eat something.
No, you're Gucci. Listen, go get yourself some food. Thank you so much. Chat, once again, please go show her some love. Drop her a follow on her Instagram. It's Cass Metos, Metos. I forgot to put the S on it. And then her TikTok is right there, Cassandra Metos, okay? Show her a lot of love. Just be like, hey, it's David from the stream. It's Demon Slayer, Demon Assassin from the stream.
Yeah.
All that stuff, okay? Show her a lot of love. Cass,
Awesome.
thank you so much.
Thank you
okay?
so much.
Yes, have a
Bye.
fantastic day, okay? Take care.
Bye, you too.
Cheers. All right, let me switch over to here. Bill. Guys, thank you so much. Yo, David, I like your Facebook streams, man. Do you work as a I want to say radio host? If I'm correct, you have a radio show in the mornings or so, right? I like that, man. Good shit. Good to see you, man. Lewis, hopefully this helps, man. Hopefully this helps. Like, I really want to do the second part of the stream a little bit more, where you guys do more virtual days. Listen, it's awkward as hell, but it's great to practice. Okay, chat. I want to thank you guys so much for coming in, for showing some love. Thank you so much for liking the stream, following, all that stuff, man. Viper, Lewis, David, Marco, Carmelo, every single body that's here, that's watching. Lacido, Fatai, my man Ben in the building. I love it. Kane, Kathy, Chantal, LJ, Fernando, all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love. Okay. Gotta get on, so for sure. David, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, bro. Have a good day.